Before I start this video, I want to stress that this video is not intended to change you guys' perspective on the COVID-19 vaccine. I'm not saying that you guys should take it. I'm not saying you guys shouldn't take it. This is strictly my take on it and basically inform you guys what's happening. This is my YouTube channel. I want to talk about this. I'm going to talk about this. Recently, the New York Times wrote the Pentagon will seek to make the coronavirus vaccine mandatory for all service members in the United States military. And so the Pentagon's press secretary said this.
Request approval from the president for a waiver to make the COVID vaccines mandatory by mid-September. Seen some reporting out there that means that all the troops have to be vaccinated by mid-September. That's not accurate. He'll make the request by mid-September unless or until FDA licensure occurs before that time. Consider this memo today as what we would call in the military a warning order.
So essentially the COVID-19 vaccination will be mandatory for all service members in the near future. You might be wondering what happens if a service member doesn't want to take the vaccine. In that same press conference, that question was asked and this is what was said.
Once the vaccines are mandatory and if a member were to refuse after it became an order, a lawful order. I'm not going to speculate and get into hypotheticals right now. You saw in the Secretary's memo of today that he has full confidence that service leadership and commanders are going to implement the new vaccination program with professionalism, skill, and with compassion. And I think I'd leave it at that for now.
This isn't the first time the United States military mandated a vaccine to be taken by all service members. In fact, in the late 1900s and the early 2000s, in response to possible chemical warfare, the United States mandated that all United States service members take the anthrax vaccine. Let's go back in time here.
Granular, almost sandy-like substance.
In just a week's time, we have had 4 confirmed cases of anthrax, all with media connections, and a number of anthrax scares as well. ABC News.
In Nevada, in New Jersey tonight,
exposure to anthrax.
The letters sent to NBC and the New York Post were the same. This is next. Take penicillin now. Death to America, death to Israel. Allah is great. The letter sent to Senator Tom Daschle had similar wording. You cannot stop us. We have this anthrax. You die now.
Well, the vaccine, this is beginning a routine immunization program for anthrax. It will provide protection in case of biologic warfare or use of anthrax. And that's basically why we're beginning it early, but it will be something that was planned to begin this year anyway, so we're just slightly accelerating the program.
If it's going to protect you against anthrax, go ahead. You know, if you're not protected, it could be a little worse than if you are protected.
The service members who refused to take the vaccine were either court-martialed out the military or they simply left. So it's going to be interesting to see how the United States military handles service members who don't want to take the vaccine. I asked you guys on my Instagram whether or not you guys wanted to take the COVID vaccine, and to my surprise, the majority of you guys said no. And when I asked you guys why you guys wanted to take it and why you guys didn't want to take it, the people who didn't want to take it basically said they were skeptical about it and they weren't really trusting of the government and the whole vaccine. Now, the people who said they wanted to take it simply said they wanted to protect themselves and they wanted to protect others. So this is my take on the whole ordeal. If you're a service member considering leaving the military because you don't want to take the vaccine, and you might be forced out the military because you have to take the vaccine, or if you're a civilian thinking about the military but you kind of don't know now, the military offers great benefits and opportunities to many individuals across this country. Some of them life-changing, for example, access to college, the VA home loan, and many more. If you guys choose not to take the vaccine and the military forces you out the military, or the military won't even let you join, you have to make a decision whether or not those benefits and opportunities are worth missing out because you don't want to take the vaccine. Now, this is a choice that you have to make yourself. I'm not saying do this or do that. I'm just saying this is something to think about. COVID-19 vaccination isn't the only vaccination the military offers. Just by going to boot camp, you're going to take 8 vaccinations as of right now. So if you're already a service member, you're already taking plenty of vaccination, plus additional vaccination if you guys are deploying or going to a country that requires a certain vaccination. So for all you guys who are civilian right now, you guys are going to be taking vaccination regardless if you join the military. It's just a matter of the opportunity and the benefits that the military provides you are worth it. So the main reason why people don't want to take it, in my mind, is that they think the vaccine is going to harm them in some way or another. And so basically, if you're a person who took the vaccine and you're in the military will cover any medical issue that happens to you. So pretty much, If you're in the service and you take the vaccine and something bad happens, the military is going to cover you. The military gives you kind of like a peace of mind. If you do choose to take the vaccination and something goes wrong, the military is going to be there for you in case you guys need it. Simply put, these are just my thoughts about the whole ordeal. You guys should watch my other videos. Peace out.